1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What the hell did I just say there? Hi, welcome to your next Afrikaans lesson. And today we're going to talk about numbers, counting in particular. There is a few rules. When it comes to this, but I'll go through it once we get to them. Yes, let's get on with it. Let's get with our numbers and everything. And we are going to have some fun. Like I've prepared some of it. Look at how prepared I am. I am so prepared. But welcome everybody to your next Afrikaans lesson. And let's get on with counting. Pretty damn easy. If you follow a few rules, you're going to catch on right quickly. I think the only difficulty comes in with the pronunciation. But as you know, it's just simple things. It's just not simple, but it's, you got to get through it. I guess it's simple if you've learned the language. Well, first off, we're going to get down to, and I'm not even going to write down what it is because you can probably figure out how the numbering system works by just looking at this thing. Null! We've got null, which is null. Or you could say 0. Either or. But it's null. Then we've got een. 2. 3. See, there's the double E sound again. Twee, 2. And then it's an IE sound. 3. Now, let's see if you can figure this one out. This is 4, obviously. If you take that and you put that in there, that's an E sound, right? E. And the F and the R at the back. Vier. 5. That's 5. Yeah, isn't that cool? 5. 5. 6. Yes, you know what that is. 6. 6. And almost the same as in English. 7. 7. Here comes a difficult one. 8. 8. And then we've got 9, which is 9. 9. And then that is basically 10. So take the word 10 and just make that E sound a little bit shorter. 10. Right? So this is quite easy. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Just as in English, there's a bit of a difference when it comes to numbers beyond 10. Basically, you can figure it out. Let me make this easy, right? So you've got 1, and if you want to say first, eerste, okay, that's going to happen. And then you've got 2, and if you want to go second, tweede. Right? Tweede. If you want to go third, you go, now this is where it comes difficult, derde. Right? Derde. Third, derde. 3, derde. If you want to go fourth, you go, I wonder if you can figure this out. If you look at 3, do you think you know what fourth will be? If you're going to go derde, what do you think fourth will be? That's right! Vierde. And using the same rule, yes, I hear that. You're saying vijfde. Right? Vijfde. Now here comes the fun part. 6 probably the same rule. I'm hearing you thinking. I believe you're thinking it's probably the same rule, and you'd be correct. Right? Oh. Now you're like, Zaffa. We know what seventh will be. And this is where Afrikaans kicks you in the balls. They go, Sewende. Sewende. Okay, Sewende. And now, I hope I'm spelling this correctly, eighth also goes crazy. Also goes crazy. We go achtste. Yes, that's a lot of T's and whatever, but listen, you're rarely going to use this, but I have to do this so that you can understand when we get to numbers above 10. So that's the only reason why we're doing it. You don't really have to pay attention, but it'll make sense once we get to the numbers above 10, right? Nege, it uses the same rule as 7. Negende. Oh, crap, you can't see it. I need to scroll up. Now you're going to see what I'm doing here. Negende. There we go. And 10, for 10th or 10th, would be, what do you think? What do you think? If you look at these, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think, are you thinking tienste? Are you thinking tiende? Are you thinking tienerste? No. You're right if you were thinking along the lines of 7th. Tiende. There we go. Tiende. Right, and now we're getting down to we're not going to go 11th place, 12th place, whatever. And now we get back down to numbers above 10, you know? I'm going to have to do this because then we can figure out what is what, you know? I just tab once there. Elf. Like elves from Lord of the Rings. Elf. Right? Ooh, this is going to be difficult. 12. 12. Easy, right? Now, if you look at the top, this is why I said this part is important. You know? 13. Right? That would be 13. Right? Now, again, this is a freaking weird rule. 14. Don't ask me why it's 14. It just is. You know, there's some exceptions to the rule. And then we've got 15, right? So let's go back. And what do you think 16 will be? You would be correct in assuming 16 is 16. What do you think 17 will be? What do you think 17 will be? Right? There's a slight change to the rule. 17, you take, it is 17. Ooh, 18. Ooh, 18. What do you think? What do you think? I know what you think. Let's start off with that. It will start off with 8. Right? That's correct. You're correct in assuming that. Now, I wonder if it's 2 T's or 1 T. I'm going to go this. 18. I think it's 1 T. 18 is 18. I'm going to go with 1 T. Don't worry about the spelling. Just worry about the pronunciation. Right? What do you think 19 will be? 19. It starts off with 9. But because it's Afrikaans, we go 19. 19. Almost, that N is almost silent. Oh, okay, cool. Now that you're thinking, now that we're on 20, what do you think? Oh, let me just do this so that we all know where we're at. What do you think 20 will be? Right? Very similar to the English language. Right? Very similar. And everything else is going to be literally the same after this. Let's go. Yes, you guys are going to hate me for this. 20. 20. Right? 20. Now, here comes the cool part, right? Here comes the good, brilliant, whatever part you want to call it, however you want to call it. Now, this is a lot of information. Luckily, you can rewatch this video. This is a lot of information. Now, if you go in the English language, right? If you go into the English language and you go 21, it makes sense. It's a 20 and a 1. And it goes 25. It's a 20 and a 5. And you go 32, 30 and 2. But in Afrikaans, we swap it around and add an extra word. Right? In Afrikaans, we add an extra word. And I'm just going to use this, and you got to tell me in the comment section below how you're going to give me a few numbers in the comment section below. We're just going to do 21, right? We're just going to do 21. Now remember, you got to remember, when you want to do this, you got to only remember those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't have to worry about the second bit. That's why I said you don't have to worry about the second bit. The second bit was only there to explain how the teen numbers work. But 20, 20, 21, in Afrikaans, right? We swap it around. And we add the word and in between. So if we want to go 21 in Afrikaans, we go 1 and 20. 1 and 20. So you go 1 en 20. 1 en 20. 2 en 20. Right? Try and figure it out. If you're in my Twitch channel, you can literally write it out, write the number out above 20 at all. Now, there's a caveat to these things. There's a caveat to these things. So that's 20, 20, 1 en 20. You see, you have to look at that now, 1 en 20. So if you're going to go 28 in Afrikaans, you would go 8 en 20. Easy, right? 9 en 20. Pretty damn easy to learn. Now let's get down to the tens, right? Let's get down to the tens. Let's go. That. Again, we follow that. We just basically follow that. We go 30. Right? And then we go, what do you think? What do you think? Yeah, that's correct. 40. Here we go. And now we go to, what do you think? What is 50? You're correct in assuming 50. Right? Now we're going to go, let's just move over here. Oh, no. Let's just move over here and still have that thing at the top there. What do you think 60 is going to be? I gave it away. 60. Easy. It's easy to remember. It follows the same pattern. 70? What do you think? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. What do you think? 70? What do you think? Yeah, I hear that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Are you sure? Yes, you were correct. 70. Right. And now we get to the fun part. 80, what do you think? Are you thinking this? Are you thinking this? You're not 100% right. You're not 100% on the ball there. You're not 100% on the ball there. We go 80. 80. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Easy. 80. Easy. Right? 80. And now we're getting to 90. What do you think 90 is going to be? Easy, man. Follow the same rules. 80 is the only one going, hey, I'm on my own. I'm 80. 80. Right? I'm on my own. I'm 80. Right? Now, if we go with the... Let's just get into the hundreds, but we're not going to go in too much detail because it literally follows the same rule as we did in the beginning. Right? Now, you might be thinking, oh, so we might be Een Honderd. No. No. We follow the same rules as in English. Right? We follow the same rules as in English when it comes to hundreds. Okay? I don't think you're going to use it, but I have to tell you this because, maybe you will, if someone asks you 400 rand, you'll be like, what? 400 rand? What the hell? So when we get to the hundreds, right? Hundreds. 100. You can say it quickly. Don't have that E. You don't have to have that D in there. 100. But we also add numbers there. If we're going to go 101. 101, right? 100, okay, 100. Let's start off with this first. Een Honderd. Okay. Let's go 101. 101. Een Honderd en een. Right? But you heard what I said there. You can also go 100. 100. 100. And you can also go 101. Okay, now you're asking me, what do we do with, it's, in our language, it's 100 and something. 101, 102, 103, 105, 110, 109, 111. That een. You just need to remember that. 111. But Zaffer, what if we get to 125? What if we get to 125? Simple. Very, very easy. You go 100, and then you apply the above. But you add een. Think about it. 5. 20. Right? Now, basically, all you need to remember for the hundreds is you use the default word. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 10. Oh, not 1000. But we don't. If you want me to expand a bit more on the numbers, I mean, I'm not a fan of numbers. But then it goes, then a 100 gets replaced by 1,000, which is decent. And that's it. That's it. I don't think you're ever going to use more than that. Okay? I don't think, in normal conversation, I mean, if it pops up, you at least know up until a decent, right? You can literally use this table to teach you how to count to 900,999. Right? Dit is, and let me give you the answer, 900,000 900,000, 900,000, 999. Wait. I missed this. 900,000, oh, crap. No, wait. I screwed this up. Hold up. 900,000. That's 900,000. 99,000. There we go. That's quite a long sentence. You don't really have to do that. 900,000 99,999. See, that's why I hate math. That's why I hate numbers. It gets complicated. But that is basically all you need to know. So let's just quickly run through everything. I'm going to go slowly through it again so that we all know where we're at. We're not going to go crazy into the hundreds, because if you get to 100, same rules apply as with 21, 31, whatever, 122. Okay? 0 is 0, right? 1. 2. Let me just try and keep up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? And then we get to the teen numbers. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 en 20. Don't worry about the dates and everything. Now that I said 19 and 20, don't worry about the dates. It's okay. And then we've got, and remember, you got to go the small number first and then the 10, the bigger number, if you're going to go with 30s, 40s, 50s. Small number first, bigger number always. It never changes, right? So we've got 30, 40. Remember those? 50, 60, 70, 80. Remember, that's the only different one. 80. Oh, damn. 90. That was a bit too quick for me. 90. And that is your Afrikaans counting lessons. Yeah. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a good one. Thank you for joining me today. This one's quite a bit longer because it's numbers, but it should, keep you a bit busy. If you want to help yourself to teaching yourself some counting and whatever beyond this, you've got the building blocks. If you want to play around with numbers in Afrikaans, you've got the building blocks. You just got a couple of rules to remember. 80 is 1. Small number first when you go above 20. And that is it. And the just a slightly different spelling of some of the words, especially before 20. And that is it. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.